here in Southwest. This is like the Eastwick, Elmwood. Like, I guess largely it's called Eastwick. More popularly it's called, like, I don't know nobody that calls it Eastwick. I heard it on the news a couple times. That's what they got on some of the SEPTA joints. I don't know if you can see one of the SEPTA maps in here, but that's what they call it. Like, that's what is the larger area, but most people call it Elmwood. I know Elmwood. Like, even though, like, throughout my life, that's what people call it. Like, yeah, I mean, like, even though probably Woodlands like a more traveled road, you would say, and got more stores on them. Elmwood, like, Elmwood's the block down from Woodlands. If you like that, like I said over here, that's just supposed to be Eastwick, Howard, Elmwood, Penrose, Howard. Like, that's not even Penrose. Penrose coming from South Philly over to where the airport is, but that's Penrose Plaza. Now they got, for the last like 10, 15 years, the Lindbergh Plaza on the other side of the street. But like, yeah, they got cul-de-sacs and shit back there, and then they got like the row homes. Like I said, I think it was funny to do a ride and tour on the bus. That's just my humor. You see me checking in, I'd be like, I'm gonna do walking tours, but it's like, it's too cold and I'm carrying on the book bag. But you know, it's a lot of different neighborhoods in Philly, like, yeah, moving all around. So, you know, try to highlight different things that you may know, be familiar with or not. I don't know what people's motives are. Like I said, I'm trying to get in shape. I'm trying to do the picture thing and prove that taking my own pictures. I don't want to say get in shape, but get healthier. So, because I added in, like, I like these styles of houses. Like, this kind of different with the little basement. Not really, but yeah, I mean, kind of the porch over the garage, basement, depending on what you converted it into. But like, yeah, I mean, that's just me. Like, I kind of like these. We won't go over into, like I said, where people would pretty much consider, because it's like the edge to the edge before you get to like Delaware County and the airport and stuff like that. But Southwest, like when we cross over, we're coming up on, like, I would think that's more considered like the Elmwood area, but still, like, largely, like I said, as a whole area is kind of labeled on different things. The Eastwick. I ain't never heard nobody call it that, like I said. We got the driveways with the 90s decks and shit. It was like a boom, like I know downtown and like a little bit above downtown, a little bit south they going, and maybe further south, but a little bit north of downtown, like Fishtown, some areas of Kensington and shit like that. They putting their decks on the roof because they can't have space, but we got driveways out here, which is cool. Like I said, in the 90s, like, I don't know, it was crazy. Everybody started throwing decks on their back. So, you know, it's good. Like some people would say it was just out in the suburbs. No, it's places in the city. I ain't gonna say all over the city. A lot of places had the back porch. Some people still got their original back porch, but you know, put the wood decks and then they got the LLC. They rezoned it commercial zone. I guess don't have got a John business. So I was thinking of something. I don't know if I would really invest in it. Like, these niggas is clowns. I always say that Philly's a city of mom and pops, entrepreneurs, try to, it's a blue collar city. Everybody knows that across the country, mostly blue collar town, whether you talk to sports, commentation, or just like, I'm from Philly, so a lot of times, I don't want to say I take it for granted, but like, you know, I guess there's like a desensitization or some shit, but not in the violence or stuff like that. Certain stuff I'm just used to being from the area. So like, I'm just used to life in Philly, but like I said, thinking of it from like somebody outside of Philly, like, I know Philly, and like my Philly is not in a negative way. It's a backwater Philly. It's like sitting on the stoop, getting your hair braided. It's playing cards on the sidewalk. Like, you know what I mean? It's the Poppy store. It's the supermarket with the Poppy store. You get what I'm saying? The Chinese store. But then, like I'm saying, like, I'm getting to know in my post, a lot of people right now are assuming like this was my life, my whole life. But my post university master's career, now I'm getting to know the number one in culinary, or at least I plan to. But like, I don't know if I'm gonna be number one in. I don't really care about fashion, but I got some t-shirts and like, yeah, I mean, I know it's stereotypically. I don't want to say I don't care about fashion, but whatever. But it's number one in fashion, number one. It's up there, it's high, up there. Like, you hear me say the speeches over and over again if you're familiar with the channel, whatever. But, like, I'm familiar with that shit. Like, the basketball court, like, not even the backboard, but, like, yeah, man, that's more than a milk crate and plywood. That's what I'm more familiar with, you know what I mean? But, I'm saying I was trying to discover more of that second city. I joke the Killer Two Cities, but still, like, I still feel like it's a blue collar city. It's a place full of mom and pops, full of strips. It's going like I talk about Elmwood, I talk about Woodland, I talk about joints all over the city. Jay-Z summed it up best. I'm not going to repeat the whole. I'm not. Philly me. Streets are the vein of my existence. He's the golf from City Park. Because, like I'm saying, like, I'm familiar with the back blocks. I'm familiar with the mom and pop, like, hoodie shops and Guessies in the 90s and jeans and, like, you know what I mean, the city blue type drawers. Like, it's not just strawberries and London Combing. I don't do makeup, but I don't know. I'm just joking. I'm not knocking none of that. I'm not knocking that. Like, I'm pretty sure to get more clothes from Dr. Denim than Strawberries, but I'll fucking shop at Strawberries too, like, you know what I mean? I'm just throwing out names, don't assign who put me D with what. I don't know. In my fourth childhood, a lot of people is like acting like you can exploit me because you don't know how well I know the life. And it's like, I get it. It's partly my fault because, one, yeah, but that don't mean that I won't. Alright, so it's partly my fault because big brothers letting little brothers, you know what I mean, think that they was tougher than that, not taking them seriously. And then, like, you know what I mean, in certain instances, I was letting niggas use me as the scapegoat, knowing, like, they just gonna assume it's me anyway, so. Like, other instances where I got bastard great-great-grandkids in the street and I can see my DNA all through them and they never seen my face on the planet, but they know some urban legend about some nigga that people trying to clown. It's like, nigga, you running my shit. You running my scam, you running my shit. Like, I birthed you on these streets. You don't know my name. I don't care. I'm a therapist now. I'm doing a podcast. I'm not trying to be on no dumb shit. That's the reality. Like I say, like, even though I'm trying to discover the second city, it's like all I'm familiar with is them. Like, right now, everybody on that clown stuff. Like, I made the joke, and I hear the joke, and I see the joke about different tax people. I'm on the bus doing I'm gonna do me. Like, if you don't know how Philly I am. And I'm Philly with sense of humor. Kevin Hart, Bill Cosby, other great Philly comedians, and I can box like Bernard. Now I'm joking, I ain't never been boxing. I'm sure Bernard can put me on my ass. But most niggas on the street, I don't got a glass jaw, I got a strong shit. I'm joking. I'm joking. I say I got that bearded Tim De La Ghetto, he got a good podcast. Even Gilly, my man Gilly, he got that sense of humor. A lot of niggas faking fraud that they on the streets. Like, that's why I like my man Tim. He just him. He just funny nigga. People that y'all, you don't gotta lick the street and you want to act hard. And it's like, that's dangerous, dummy. That's dangerous. Stop doing that. It's one thing to be hard but humble. Hard but humble. But you just arrogantly theatrical, thespian hard. It's like, that's dangerous. You can get hurt or not live. Hurt is bad enough. You might live if you care about that thing. Type of thing. I said, I'm not going to get into the good and the bad. I'm just saying, I'm just
65th Street and Elmwood Avenue, 4 Route 36.
So this is Elmwood. That's the little shop John. They got strips over there you can't see because John went in. But you'll see when we ride by. 11 come up, 36 go up Elmwood. The 11 go up Woodland. The 13 go up Chester Ave. 34 go up Baltimore Ave. And then the 10th go up in Gerard. That's the Charles. Park. I got some stories out here. I'm not gonna go over it. I've had some. I ain't chilled in this park a lot as a young boy, but I chilled out here a couple times, rolled up. Interesting things happen. I'm not talking about the park now. The park probably has its own story. Interesting. I think I told the story about Malcolm X Park. Yeah, interesting stories happen.
65th Street and Woodland Avenue for Route 11.
Commercial. Now this is Woodland. This is another street coming up. I'm gonna be going up in the neighborhood right here. This is 65th Street. Like I said, if you go straight, that's where you go into my neighborhood. Go back to the 8 and suburbs. Police station. I was standing in the block up and everybody was talking about that's the guy we steal from. I talked to them, they were like, yeah, you sure you're not having delusions going on? And they reported, yeah, this is what's going on in the day's cybercrimes. I was getting the bus right here at this Poppy store. Coming out the bar here. This is a couple months ago. This is like 6 months ago. It's coming up there. I ain't gonna say the name of the bar because some people, because of rumors, don't want to be affiliated. Saying that that's the guy who I steal from. And it's not the only place. It's not the only place. I'll be in public. That's the guy. But yeah. You probably had too much to drink. I don't know. All right, I got it. I'm telling them, I'm trying not to take vigilante justice. But like, I ain't got a dime besides blood money. They're like, yeah. But it's too popular. It's too popular. Everybody wants everything. Everybody wants everything. These niggas got like a gym scale, a vital statistic scale, like the whole, like nobody got them in the home. They just got it on the landing. I don't know. Like my mind is weird places when I see observational shit. Like going the weigh in, they got the weigh in, the boxer weigh in scale. Like, you only need the foot jump, but don't like it's not dramatic enough. You don't want to bend down or say he's at 180 now. You want to flex the jaw. You pushing the shit over. Why you got it on your patio landing? I don't know. See if they had a weight bench, all right, I'm good. This is a weight bench. Now the scale would have been, you would have had the weight bench out there in the fencing, and then you got the pit bull roaming around. And then you got some trash cans. In the 80s, they would have been metal and started to rust through at the bottom. And just to have a lowly scale, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. And see, that's what I'm saying. You've seen the amount of drills and people patio landing. See grills out in some of the vacant lots. So, you know what I mean? I was going to try to put it on my back, whether the non-profit that is non-funded or entrepreneurially where people are stealing the funds. Either way, I ain't got the funds for it. Extra scrap material from the job or landscape, hardscape, whatever you use as wood, whatever. I would say contracting, but there's opportunities for different things. You see, like, I was talking to a bunch of people, I was seeing it on people, you're not an artist. Now, I'm still considering myself in income and tax bracket as a therapist, but you know, like, I've made an art out of trash. I picked up a couple liquor bottles. It was a couple liquor bottles I passed on. I ain't ashamed of it. And people say, nigga, you ain't an artist, you can't create from especially the therapist. Alright, so we're on 68th and Chester Lee zigzag, and like I said, we could have just went up the, see where the trolley down there? I doubt it, but there's a trolley down there. Going up, that's the trolley down there. I don't be really like going, walking up the hill, I'm joking. Zone for LLC commercial use. There's another one coming up, zone for commercial use. Usually, daycare. He was in school. The hard escape, you gotta beat the hard escape. It's not unique to Philly, it's not even, I don't know if it's unique to Colonial, because I think I seen some shit in like a New Orleans video on YouTube, but still cobblestone in the Colonial Northeast, Germantown got cobblestones, Port Richmond, Fishtown, Backbox, Northern Liberties, like now Backbox. This is they say it fucks the cars up, that's why we take it out, trying to all the suspension and shit like that. I don't know what the cars, for about 20 years, you're not supposed to be able to feel nothing. You're supposed to fall in the potholes and they might have a resurgence. It's hard stable. Now I'm coming in this creek at the bottom.
Church and
Alright, so you got a little camp over there, don't you? Camp. People can go back there. I'm not trying to throw something at somebody. There you go. Stop my shit. Weird shit. Got the little graphic design. This commercial. You got black and white. Whatever it's called.
I said you know.
And color shorts. I can read better than that.
You know.
People make fun of family movies and so curves, tasty cake. So we got some shit. I'm in my neighborhood. I'm in Delaware County now. Gateway to the suburbs. I really just was trying to, I was going to do a walking tour, like I said, of that part of Eastwick, because like I said, like I always say, like certain parts of Philly is like more distinct. It's not like houses you'll see all over the world. Like, I ain't gonna say, I said whatever, I don't really care. But it's distinctions in the architecture. So there's the reasons why I wanted to get that. Even if, like, probably in the spring, if I'm still doing this dumb shit, going back and forth, I'll get the, because I ain't really taking no pictures or nothing. You know, we did the jump because, like I said, if you're in other parts of the city, you're like, I never even knew that. Because some people don't know there's an 84th Street or 96th Street, but that's all the way back there. I'm gonna leave it at that though. We gonna do it.